This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
What's up, you guys? The Pati, Patni or Wo team. Bhumi!
Hi!
I'm meeting you very often these days.
I know.
I'm not complaining at all.
You're going to miss me.
Where
are you going?
I think so.
going?
You're not going to see me for the next 3-4 months. You're going to miss me, Rishi.
I thought 3-4
Do you have a financier that can make a quick film like in the next 1 month so I get to see Miss Pednekar
So you know what?
again?
When our film becomes a massive hit,
now itna ho gaya.
when our film becomes a massive hit, you're going to see the trio again.
For us,
Doing a success interview with you. So maybe you won't miss us that much.
Yeah, that's a good thing. But I have to tell you this, I've just flown in from IFI. I was there till like late last night. And the number of people who are talking about you, the rage and the new sensation and things like that makes me really happy. Because you must remember, all three of you, that your first ever radio interview, even before you guys debuted, was with me.
Yes, actually.
You remember your first one?
I remember my first one. Before Panchanama released, actually, it was with you. And we were really nervous because those were our first interviews, and we just started during Pyar Ka Panchanama on, which was like 7 years back. And it was just something else. We didn't know what to say, what to talk about, what will be the questions. And we were just thinking about, will it, मतलब आपकी इमेज ऐसी थी, intimidating सी, ऐसा लग रहा था कि
Because his voice is also
Yeah,
like,
his voice is very
guys,
heavy.
like,
he sounds serious,
yeah,
so
he's not.
like,
He's not. So
it's like Mr. Big.
Yeah.
Mr. Big, yes, he's
Yeah, he's just
That is a compliment.
sexy
That's a
voice.
compliment. I'm going to take that as a
Absolutely.
You should.
It was.
it was a compliment.
Thank you.
So yeah, we actually started with you.
Yeah.
And look where you guys are, man. You're all bona fide stars in your own right.
Thank
you're the heartthrob of the nation. Yeah?
My God, and
everybody
how,
loves you, and how? And
you
how?
should see the way girls react to him.
Yeah.
It is insane. I mean, I've seen girls reacting to boys, but what happens when this boy comes? We are to like aise dhakke. One side is Ananya, one side is me. And now we just take a step back.
We
We're
know
like,
when
let him
to
just do his thing now.
Yeah, we let him
So
do
I remember Kriti telling me about the Gwalior syndrome, that when he was living in Gwalior, what the girls went through in
SOG.
Gwalior. So now it's just spread its tentacles all over the country.
Yeah, he's the international crush. Everyone calls him international crush with a K.
सब जगह चले जाएंगे sir. We'll just spread our roots. And no, but thank you Bhumi, thank you Ananya. I mean, and sir, it's been a wonderful journey. I've been
But
flattered.
I'll tell you, as long as you keep meeting philosophers like Imtiaz Ali, you'll always stay rooted.
Yes.
You know, because they'll give you the whole other dimension of life and things like that. Yeah. So now we are not going to delve into what the film actually is, but the trailer talks about two-timing. Okay, now you can argue and say film वैसी नहीं है. Ultimately, आप film देखिए.
We're not arguing.
Yeah, so great, fantastic. Have you been two-timed on? Have you two-timed anybody? Have you been two-timed on? Is easier than two-timing anybody.
Ananya? No, you were just looking at me. So I thought you were thinking about something.
It's not difficult to think in your tender 19 or
Bhumi.
20 year old.
Actually, I get two
I think Kartik should start. I just feel like he has a lot of experience in life. Because, he's this heartthrob, he's this national crush, international crush. So I think Kartik should start.
Thank you,
Like
Bhumi.
to share
Thank
some
you for this
personal-
opportunity. And I've never been two-timed, or I've never two-timed. I've always one-timed, and that's what I believe in. And why are you smiling?
Just
Why-
happy.
Good
We're
to
happy
kid.
to be
But
around
even that
you.
is difficult.
I'm good.
You're saying that's difficult.
It's really difficult. It's really difficult. But you need. See, in our profession, if we talk personally, for myself, I really. I'm not the kind who would like space that much.
You like the possessive ones.
Yeah, I'm the
okay,
possessive one,
okay.
and I like being with the person who I'm with and spending more and more time. So I just don't know whether I'll be able to two-time that person because वो one time ही बहुत important हो जाता है.
One time के लिए इतना time है कि two time के लिए कहाँ time
One time के लिए
होगा?
time ही नहीं है.
But you think space is something which people do make too much out of? Especially in the modern life, I need my space. Sometimes in relationships, it's more. It's nice.
It
to
depends on
have
the
comfort.
person that you're with
Yeah.
and if they like space. Like I hate giving space. I'm very like clingy.
You're clingy.
Yeah. I'm like bubblegum.
That's nice.
I stick.
That's sweet. I mean,
That's
it's
sweet. Why
And
not?
there are lots of boys who would love that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
And now that you are also the heartthrob of the nation,
Oh,
we
me?
love boys amongst the millennials. Yeah. So have you
I'm
been,
really only two-timing in all my films. Every film I'm in a love triangle. I really cannot do it in my
It's
real
never
life.
happened in life.
No. I
Never
think people
happened in
have...
life?
No. Why? Why are you questioning it?
Lived enough.
I've lived a long 20 years and...
I mean, I'm sure.
Wow,
I'm sure. But there's a boy who flirted with you, and then suddenly you found out he's flirting with your friend.
Yeah.
flirting is
As
okay,
simple
but like
as
when
that.
I'm dating, I think I'm a lot to handle. So I think they just... it's like dating two people when you're dating me. I have quite a few personalities.
But you don't lie, right? You don't lie.
You're a Gemini. You're a
I'm
Gemini.
a Scorpio.
He's a gem.
And you, Miss
I
Pednekar.
thought I'm all about
Now,
loyalty.
now to the diamond.
All about the diamond.
You're all about what?
Loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyalty to the
Completely.
diamonds. If somebody gives you a diamond, you're loyal.
That's first. That's first.
Loyalty
That's
is
my first
royalty.
priority. Just putting it out there. I'm not going to settle for anything less
The
than a
size of
few
the diamond.
carrots. But no. I'm a very involved person in my relationships, and I think you have to be loyal. I'm just a loyal person generally with my friends, with my
Family.
with everything. I'm a very it's a very big quality that I admire. But I like giving space.
But
Because I
has
like
it ever
getting
happened with you?
space.
Has it ever happened with you that you found a boy who's
Not
too
that I
timing on you?
know of. Not
Not
that
that
I
she
know
knew
of.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't.
Might
But now
What
you
they
don't.
do.
You
You
don't
can be like
really-
that too. You can be blinkers on when you're in love. That you don't know what's happening outside
Oh,
that relationship.
absolutely, absolutely. And I think, I really hope I've not been cheated on. It's not a good feeling. I don't want to be cheated on.
I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that could happen, right? I
That
mean,
can happen. That to
absolutely.
anyone.
that's something that you have not factored in, and you have not factored in.
But you know,
we
I-
don't
I-
know
person
about
who's
it.
You know,
factored in.
See,
now
we
she
don't know.
brought
Now
this
that
point
she,
here. I'm
now
scared.
I'm also thinking.
I need to go back.
That I need
But you
to
know, I feel cheating is also of different types. No, Kartik was saying something very important.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
I don't need to. I don't know.
It didn't come out. It
No.
didn't come out.
I stopped myself from saying
Stayed
things.
inside.
No, but I feel cheating can also be of different
Yeah.
kinds, right? It just doesn't have to be like with a different person. I can remember when I was in this very intense relationship of mine when I was around Ananya's age. The cheater in my life, like I constantly felt, was FIFA because boys are just obsessed with
Yeah.
Even I am
PlayStation, and I had to learn the game.
Yeah.
I actually sat and I learned FIFA, and I was like, you know what? If I just have to survive this, I'll do it. And
You
he
can
started
play FIFA
watching.
with me, huh?
I can, and I'm
Yeah.
pretty good at it, and I defend really well. But
play.
what he had to do was he started watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So we kind
Got
of
balance.
I do both, Bhumi.
Compromise.
I watch Keeping Up with
Oh my
Kardashians.
God.
Are you asking Bhumi out?
Oh my
Huh?
god!
Yeah.
Like, what are you
For
trying to
This
FIFA.
conversation.
And Kardashians.
This is fantastic. So essentially, what she's talking about is emotional cheating.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're playing that game, this and that, but good comeback by the guy, with Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
It's all
He
about
did.
the
Yeah,
balance.
he was very sweet.
He did keep up with Bhumi.
And there's a lot to keep up with, trust me. It's
the
a whirlwind
Pednekars.
in a relationship. And my sister
Yeah.
and all the
Sam.
girls that come with me, we are a handful.
Yeah, so that's like a given. You tell the guy, listen, dude, the gang comes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the guy
always.
knows.
You have to accept it.
It's very simple. Whoever I get married to has to move into my house, like
wow.
with my family.
Damaji.
It's not going the other way around.
I love this.
Yeah.
Is that the way with you too? In a relationship, you specify.
Yeah,
These
no,
are
you have to date
non-negotiables.
my like you don't have to date my
Yeah.
friends, but my friends are like, like my friends type the messages out that I send to like whoever I'm dating and stuff. Like they help me throughout everything. So if you're dating me, Shania and Sohana, like a parcel deal.
And have you had emotional cheating, like the guy turning around
I
and
feel
saying,
like it's worse emotional cheating.
Absolutely.
Because like.
you take physical cheating, but you're okay,
I know I don't take it,
Yeah,
but if one has to be worse, I
Choose,
would
yeah.
say
I
emotional
second that.
cheating. Because I mean, I think
Third
it's,
that.
for girls, I think because we like, like we find a best friend in our guys. So the fact that they're telling like another person what they did in the day and all that, like I don't know, like it's really like
But
that's
this is remarkable
scary
because
for me.
normally,
Yeah.
we guys get accused of, the physicality not being so important in this or that. They're casual about it.
Yeah.
And they're saying that the emotions are
Yeah.
I think emotional.
they
cheat-
forgive the cheating, the physical cheating.
No, emotional cheating is the worst cheating you can
Yeah.
ever do to someone, and that is something which is in today's day and age, it's something which we are dealing with a lot of times, and I think that is being reflected in our movies as well,
Yeah.
and so I think maybe somewhere down the line when you watch Pati, Patni or Wo also, you might realize something of that sort coming out of it. And or maybe of not exactly the same lines, but somewhere down that route.
Let's talk of the shiny, happy people who've been part of these two wonderful songs. So there's Bosky, my friend, Bosco, and along with Bosky, there's Farah. And Dad and you seem to have gone on Farah's show also.
We did, and then yesterday the three of us went.
Yesterday we also went.
I've gone.
There's never a dull moment when that lady's around. Isn't
Oh
it?
my God, she's amazing.
But she initially is intimidating. Talking about me being intimidating.
Initially
Through the shoot, let me just tell you, the only person who got a lot of love.
Who do you think?
Was,
who do you think?
Yeah. Who do you think?
Who do you think was her favorite?
I would think Ananya because of the age factor.
No, you're really
It starts with a
mistaken.
car and it ends with a tick, and it's Kartik. Because she was just only calling Bhumi and I names.
We
and
were
yelling
like
at
Leelavati
us.
and Nanavati. Get out of your comas, Leelavati and Nanavati.
And he was the warden who was like bringing us
That's
to
quite
life.
ingenious. Huh?
It was very clever. It was very
Nanavati
clever.
Leelavati.
And in a way, it's not even an abuse because it's Medicare.
It's Medicare.
It's
Energy
इनको कोई
level.
जगाओ.
Penicillin ka shot do.
And used to happen on mic.
Not
ऐसे
even like personally coming
I
on your
loved it because
is
I
so
was just
everyone.
laughing through the shoot. I was like, please humiliate me a little more because it's so funny.
And also it really pushed us also. Now
So
when I
this is
see
that
the
film
song,
where the BTS is funnier than the film.
Yeah.
No, the film is also very funny.
Film is funnier than the BTS
Yes,
for
for
sure.
sure,
But
Film is
Both are funny.
amazing.
but Farah ma'am, she is someone who has no filter.
Yeah.
And that's the best part
Yeah,
about her.
yeah.
I mean, she's not intimidating. She says the worst things in a best way possible.
Yes.
And you really like her a lot more when she says all that.
Yeah.
मतलब I wanted कि मुझे गाली दो
Correct.
ना, मुझे भी गाली दो ma'am.
Yeah.
But it was just an awesome experience.
So why-
to work
Then
with.
why
Kartik
did you
was like
score
this perfect
Veronica?
student. Who
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
shining and beaming.
And
that,
he's a big teacher's
look
pet.
at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. Like he was fully
Yeah, you must have been
Farah.
that guy in
Yeah,
school.
he sucks up to the
You-
teachers.
No, you must have been that guy in school who was a naughty fellow backbencher, but the
Yeah.
teachers loved you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Irrespective of how many marks you scored or not.
They used to give me grace marks. They used to give
This
me
is his
marks.
game.
And
Yeah.
that's my game right there.
There. But how did you score grace marks here? Was it your dancing ability or just the charm?
Yeah,
and
the
smile?
dancing
Smile.
ability was
Okay, he's
there.
a very good dancer, but his
So?
charm is a little more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Dancing is 10 on 10. That's charm is
this
10.
kind of charm, the
11 out of
Bombay
10.
girls, this kind of charm, the Bombay girls, you have to get hunger. To get that
Bhook.
bhook
Bhook.
to turn that charm question.
बहुत भूख
Yeah.
है इनमें लेकिन
We're very
इनमें बहुत they are very hungry Bhumi and Ananya and they've
I
been
know am.
playing
So,
Hunger Games.
So man, Chintu Tyagi is an engineer.
Yeah.
And you,
He works at a PWD office, sir.
and you're an engineering graduate, aren't
Yes,
you? Yeah.
yes.
You finished? Or like Sushant, you dropped out? What was it?
Also, I dropped out second year of my college. I was doing BTech in biotechnology from DY Patil College, and for this, for the acting career that I wanted to pursue, I had to let go of it. But I gave my exams while I was doing Pyar Ka Panchnama 1 and Akashvani, my second film. While Panchnama 2 was happening, I was giving my final year's exams.
Wow.
So I completed my graduation during Pyar Ka Panchnama 2. I never went to the convocation because I was shooting again somewhere out of India, and I couldn't go for the convocation. And I don't have my degree with me, but I am a certified engineer.
That's quite cool. So you just have to go to college, go to DY Patil. Next time you're there for a cricket match or something
Just
like that.
collected.
Last time I went there for my exams, they were clicking selfies in the exams. It was like a Mehuna moment.
That's cool. That's
You know, you should get it, yeah. I mean, it's something you worked for.
So they'll give it to me. I just
Your
didn't
parents
do
are,
it.
must be
Please
so
give it
happy
to
that
Kartik.
you finished your BTech. How
Yeah,
cool is that?
yeah.
Do you have your certificate? From
Yes.
you have?
Yes.
What
I'm a
does it say?
graduate in commerce.
Yeah.
Wow. So it says
But-
BCom and this and that.
Yes,
yeah?
yes, absolutely. This was the only condition that my parents put that you have to finish your education. Because I'm not from a filmy family.
She's already biting her,
I moved away.
she's biting her nails because she's thinking the next is going to be hers. We're going to ask her about her
You
education
can pass me
qualifications.
also. I'm fine. We can move on.
No, but you got your 10th
Kindergarten.
standard and 12th
Yeah,
standard.
12th, I graduated from the, I did
Sure.
my 12th, and then I went to
12th?
St. Teresa in Student of the Year. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Student of- she
That is a
studied in
nice
student.
one. Well
Thank
played.
you so much. So, yeah,
That's a good
I'm
one.
getting educated every day on set. That's what my
Yeah.
dad says.
Sure, yeah.
Great.
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Whatever you do,
Absolutely.
you're supposed to do it the perfect way.
Yes.
So there's Farah and there's
Bosco.
So working with him on Dhime Dhime, was it?
He's
the
just
other
too
one?
cool for school.
Yeah.
He's just too cool. He has too much swag.
He has
Yeah.
too much swag.
Yeah.
He's one man who's created so many songs and so many moves
Yeah.
that have been followed.
Yeah.
You know, in all be it from the Hrithik sir's moves,
Yeah.
and if you talk about the recent one, War,
Guru,
Guru,
yeah.
or
So iconic.
He's created some iconic songs.
Yeah.
Bang Bang, all these songs are
Yeah.
his, and I've worked with him a lot. I've worked with him. He's done all our Panchnama, Sonu Ke Titu Ki Sweetie, the Dil Chori, or Bomb Diggy Diggy. All these songs are done by Bosco sir. And recently with Pati Patni or Wo, we did Dhime Dhime.
Yeah.
And again, the steps, the moves that he taught us have become a rage, and people have been posting videos, dancing on those moves and copying those moves, trying to do all those things. I think only Bosco sir can,
Make that happen.
Make
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
happen, make those moves which are actually followed and people want to, dance and
Recreate them.
So that is something he
And
has.
Bhumi, you're fash, man. Fash, just it.
Killing
I mean, it's
it.
almost as though you do all these middle class roles, and you say that once I get off these roles, I'm going to be that fashionista and prove
That's
it to
the
everybody.
idea,
How-
because I'm not like the people that I play on screen. I'm nothing
And
like
that's
them.
what I love about you.
Yeah, and I
Love
think
it.
with Pati Patni, I had a chancey because usually when a film releases, like for Soncheria or a Saan Ki Aag, I can't like get my A game out because it just doesn't go with the film. With Pati Patni or Wo, I've gotten that chance and it's fun. I'm just like literally being myself on this film. Like it just because I'm not educating people. There's like nothing that's going on.
I have to say one thing about Bhumi. Bhumi is, again, she's someone, जब आप देखते हो तो आप सोचते हो on screen you always watched her and thought कि ये भी थोड़ी सी intimidating होगी, but she's the most chilled out
Yeah, she's
person
too
ever.
chill.
I mean, she's too,
Thanks,
she doesn't
guys.
care about anything.
Gotta love Bhumi.
Gotta love Bhumi. Seriously, I mean, you gotta keep up with the Pednekar.
He's gonna make this a thing.
Yeah, it's-
Nice.
So she's really cool. I mean,
that's
I've really enjoyed. We have enjoyed
Yeah.
working with each other.
And,
I mean,
and you're quite the I'm getting to be fashionista types. You
Yeah,
like your
I'm-
fashion.
I'm-
And you must admire that about her.
Yeah,
because
I
the
think
way
she
she's
takes a lot of risks. I think she can pull off anything. Like yesterday, day before she was in a sari, and today she's in this like red carpet look. So she does everything. Yeah, and I think it's really cool. And I think I'm really young and I'm just starting out, so I just want to like have fun and like make mistakes and like
nice. I remember when Mudassar came in during the Happy films. He seemed like
this one is also a happy.
This is happier. He's going to be the happiest. Happiest.
happy won't bhag jayegi.
He just came across as this really, really sincere kind of guy. And then
Yeah.
Diana said, he's actually a lot of fun.
He is.
He is.
So your experience of working with Mudassar, please.
Mudda sir is again someone who's really chilled out. I think we had a blast working with him. He's someone who really takes care. Talking about actors, he has this good human management ability, which a lot of directors, they good directors have, and that's what Mudda sir has. And
These one-liners are just rolling off his tongue so easy.
but he's damn good with all these things, and of course he's a very good writer.
Yeah, so he's very. Yeah.
So once, whenever we are stuck somewhere, like while doing a scene also, he comes up with one-liners which are really helpful, which suits you also as an actor and as a person. So it fits in well with you. So he aids, an actor's job, and that is one ability that he has, and I really am glad that we got to work with.
And he's a bit of a linguist, because I've heard him
Yeah.
speak
Just-
Urdu.
I
His
was
Urdu is so
very-
good.
yeah. Like in Happy, he went on to, he had like an aspect of Urdu and Punjabi. In here, he's really cracked the right UP dialect. And for me, because I've done so many films over there, I was really surprised. I said, okay, this is different. And he really knows it. And all of our characters, the
Have a
way we
different way of
speak is
speaking.
so unique. It's so
Yeah.
different from each other. And he's always like in tune with that. I think his biggest advantage are his dialogues. The man understands comic timing.
No, because even when he speaks Urdu normally, it's very
What's
beautiful.
up?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up?
what's
You
up
want to
would be
hear
correct.
him, what
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
He's so good with it. and
at times it's so much that we are like dictionary. What is going on?
Because you miss that sometimes, because there was a whole phase in Hindi cinema, where there was Pakiza and Mughal-e-Azam, where Urdu was the spoken dialect, and then it became Hindustani, and now it's just about regional dialects, like she was saying.
He's
so many films
very good with Urdu dialect.
Yeah.
He's very good with it. In fact, for me also, for me, this is the first time I'm playing a character like Chintu Tyagi, who's from, Kanpur, and he was very particular about the dialect.
Yeah.
That वो जरा सा वो उन चीजों में भी ध्यान देना. I think वो एक राइटर डायरेक्टर जब होता है वो ध्यान दे पाते हैं, which Mudassar has taken care of, and that's why I think all our characters have been etched out so beautifully and so drastically different from each other, yet there's a harmony in all three of us, or all the characters, be it Apar Shakti's character, Fahim, or be it the dad, mom, Bhumi's mom, dad, and everyone. You'll see the film, you'll love every other
everyone
character.
has some quirk.
Yeah.
I love my favorite line in the trailer is the sex line. That is so cool.
Do you want to say it?
The line of all. Come on now, repeat it.
He's at it, he enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Which question?
आपकी हॉबीज क्या क्या हैं?
जी हमें सेक्स बहुत पसंद है.
अच्छा.
Yeah. I think that's something that he does really well with his writing. He empowers all his characters so well, and he really empowers
the
Strong
women,
characters.
the women in the film.
Yeah,
I feel like both of us have such strong characters and such different characters actually. And for me, the challenge was I talk really, really fast in real life. Like no one understands what I'm saying because I have so much to say and I want to say it like fast. So he really had to like calm me down and make me speak slower. And I'm working with both of them and they're very experienced and it's only my second film. So he really made
They're
me
very
feel
talented, you can
very
say.
bharpoor and talented.
वह भूमि
and-
सोच रही है, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कहाँ
Yeah.
कब आए
But
थे.
why does your character come back? I mean, she doesn't live in Kanpur.
No,
she's come back
from
to
Delhi. She's from Delhi. She's not come. This is the first time she's come to Kanpur. She's from Delhi. So I didn't have the accent part of it.
She's
but
from Bandra.
She's not from Bandra. She's from Delhi. So yeah. So I
South
think-
Delhi.
South
South
Delhi.
Delhi.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
There's South Bombay and there's South Delhi. And there's Gwalior. That's what makes a great film.
Yeah.
That's what makes a great film, man. That's what it is. Okay, last few questions before we wrap. A great drive that you've gone on in your life and why you love that drive so much. Is there a drive that you've been on anywhere?
Yeah, Bhumi was saying
Bhumi.
something.
I actually did a road trip with my mom and my sister. We went from Bombay to Delhi, and I think it's by far been one of the best drives or vacays that I've had because we stopped through the way and it was just different because we fought a lot, but then we really had a lot of fun. It was amazing. Yeah, I think that.
And stopped at the dhabas and
Or
had all-
at the dhabas, we stopped in Udaipur by this little city in Gujarat, and it took us about a day and a half. Actually, no, I think around 2 days, and it was just, it was quite memorable.
I think my favorite drive would be leaving Dharma's office right after I got student and then calling my mom and telling her I got the film. I think that would be the most memorable drive.
And this is how far? From the car to Bandra?
No, Andheri to Bandra was a lot. I called every family member one by one. But yeah, so that was the most
You must have
memorable
gone
drive.
out of town on one of those leisure drives.
No, but this is my favorite drive. Yeah.
That is Switzerland office branch of Dharma.
yeah.
My drive was when it's similar to hers. But हमारा budget कम था. When I got the contract of Pyar Ka Panchnama, the day I got it, that was the day I told my parents that I wanted to be an actor. I never shared that thing with my mom and dad. And that was the day when so I was going in a rickshaw from the office and मेरा रिक्शा पलट गया था. So there was an accident, a major accident that happened. I still have, so I still have a scar of that thing, that accident. So which happened during that night when I got the contract of Panchnama, and I was so happy. I called my mom and this and that, and then I went in a rickshaw, and then the whole rickshaw fell on my leg, left leg. And when that happened, I was taken to a hospital. I thought my leg is gone because it was just bleeding, and somebody took me back through a cycle.
Oh
तो
boy.
साइकिल में लेके गए मेरे को एक हॉस्पिटल में, and then वहाँ पे कुमार जी had come, Kumar Mangal, who was the producer of Pyar Ka Vanchnama 1 and Love Sir, and so we had just met like few times, and Kumar ji and Love Sir said one beautiful thing that ये चीज़ है जो सबसे आगे लेके जाएगी तुझे, तू टेंशन मत ले तुझे. और मैं अब उनके हाथ पकड़े बोलूँ मुझे पिक्चर से मत निकालना प्लीज, मुझे बहुत मुश्किल से फिल्म मिली थी. So that was the whole thing. But they said कि पिक्चर से नहीं, अब तुझे बहुत सारी पिक्चरें मिलेंगी, ये बहुत बड़ी बला टल गई.
Wow.
So
And look where it's gone.
I can't even imagine how you must have felt.
Yeah.
Because I thought that
Now they'll take you.
Oh my god. Like
And they
literally
waited.
my heart sinking.
they waited for 2 months for my leg to get healed.
अब ऐसा टैलेंट होगा कैसे नहीं रुकेंगे?
A volcano of talent. Okay, last question. Bhumi doesn't need to answer this because she's answered it already. A concert that you've been to that you've loved. It can be an Indian concert, foreign concert. Amit Trivedi's on tour. Dua Lipa and Katy Perry went by.
Yeah.
U2's coming into town. So one concert that you've liked. Any concert, and why?
Ananya, you want to answer?
I'm thinking. When Coldplay came to Mumbai, I think that was a lot of fun. But my favorite part was when Arijit Singh came on stage and he sang Channa Meria. That was my favorite part of the concert. But it was in Mumbai and it was with all of my best friends. And it was
So did
just
you
a
sing
lot
along
of
with
fun.
Channa Meria?
Yeah, that was like the only song I knew because I don't really listen.
So
to
that was the
much
highlight
music.
more than Coldplay. That's
Low-key.
cool.
I've never
You're a
attended
concert virgin. ये कैसे हो सकता है?
मैं concert virgin हूँ. I've only gone to a Marshmallows concert.
And he performed.
So
Yeah.
I performed.
You performed.
I know, I was in the audience. You were on stage.
I was on
Funny,
stage.
what did
Yeah.
he
Very well.
say?
Yeah, sorry, he performed.
And you saw him without his mask.
I saw him without
He
his
did,
mask,
actually.
and I asked him that मैं photo खींच लूँ क्या भाई? he said he sweetly he ignored the question. He was so marshmallow about it.
Kartik's killing it.
He's killing it, brother. Yeah, but that was quite a crowd.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
was
25,000 people.
Wow.
And you got a bigger cheer than he got.
Oh,
which is
Oh
saying something.
yeah.
Because he was there on stage with me.
Sweet.
Lovely people, thank you. And all the best for Pati
Thank
Patni.
you.
Can't
Thank
wait to
you.
watch
Thank
it.
you.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
6 December.
6 December.
6
Pati
December.
Patni और वो